David De Gea's importance to Manchester United emphasised again with a Wembley penalty save last weekend. The player who conceded it, Tim Fosu-Mensah, loses out today to the much more experienced Antonio Valencia. Wayne Rooney put on a stylish showing in that FA Cup semi-final in midfield, and the tie was settled by Anthony Martial's winner in stoppage time. Pace and youth in the United attack. Kasper Schmeichel grew up around this stadium, but today plays his first senior game at Old Trafford. Leicester have former Manchester United players in Danny Simpson at right back and Danny Drinkwater in midfield, who's alongside a one-time United trialist, Jeffrey Schlupp. Leo Ulloa has recovered from the back injury sustained after his 2 goals last Sunday. He steps in again for the suspended Jamie Vardy. Fosu-Mensah drops down to the United bench, same substitutes as against Swansea for Claudio Ranieri. Not encouraging from their point of view. Their only Premier League victory here was 18 years ago under the management of Martin O'Neill, secured by a Tony header. Getting up well against Fellaini, but it falls for Jesse Lingard. He's got Valencia advancing outside him. Good work from Valencia. Rashford. Martial! Well, Claudio Ranieri has to take on the chin, conceding the opening goal. It's sped past Kasper Schmeichel.
Well, they've had a bit of joy up this right-hand side, Manchester United. Quite often Jeffrey Schlupp's been tucked in, and Valencia finds himself to get on the overlap without anybody following. But what about Martial? He doesn't think, I'm going to get in there amongst the traffic. I'm just going to hold my position, knowing there's a fair chance it's going to come my way. And we've said so many times he's got a cool head in front of goal, and once again he shows it. Schmeichel can't quite move his feet quickly enough.
His 15th goal in all competitions, and let's win it on our patch. Well, you've seen a bit of that in terms of attitude so far from the team in red. But here's Mahrez. And it was an awkward header for Okazaki. Glib. Worked it well to Rojo. Standing it up for Fellaini. No one with him. He's able to get it down to Lingard. Great save. Schmeichel down to his left. Flick on from Drinkwater to take it. Morgan going in, and Wes Morgan heads it in. They're level. Leicester hit back like champions.
Manchester United did not cope with it, and this was all about power, about determination. He just floats it in, Danny Drinkwater. Rojo just cannot deal with him, and from that distance, as long as he gets good contact, it's so difficult for De Gea. What a response from Leicester City.
Well, such is the extraordinary nature of Leicester's season that I guess those fans will be doubting, even this close to the end with the trophy within touching distance. But why would you doubt them? They've lost only 3 games all season in the league, and they've hit back through. Okazaki back defending for Leicester. Michael Carrick trying to pick out Fellaini, and he does. And Rooney will nick this here.
Well, this game does have a special feel to it. Maybe not overly pleased with conceding the goal, but it's a good save here. A really good save. Down quickly to his left. How well does Fellaini do that? unsighted probably. Great reflexes. At the other end, United make a bit of a hash of it with Rojo trying to pick up the Leicester captain to no avail.
It's not the first time we've had a goal against Leicester with a corner at Leicester in November. Schweinsteiger clearly dispossessed by Carrick. Here's Valencia. Fellaini's still in the middle. Have to be two Fellainis, one on top of another to reach.
Game against a very bright United team.
Lovely pass by Mahrez to Schlupp. Just got away from a fraction of a second, which allowed Valencia to get across and make the block.
Yeah, it was actually probably their best move in general play, this one. Haven't had many chances to pass the ball in the final third. As well, Valencia to make up the ground and block it.
Oh, he's made a mistake here, and it's Lingard, and Simpson's in trouble. Schmeichel comes out. Michael Oliver was put under extreme pressure.
Little attack, and I'm thinking when he gives it away here, Danny Simpson, don't foul, don't get yourself sent off, because Lingard's still got plenty of work to do to score the goal. But he just does enough, doesn't he, Simpson? He's quite clever. Uses his
It's taken as now by Blin. And Fellaini wins it, which will be worrying for Claudio Ranieri. They can turn the defending into counter-attacking here with the help of Mahrez. Simpson's run on. Ulloa. A little glance on that would have been perhaps the way to score.
Yeah, I think he's just trying not affect the line of it, just get a little nick and hope it finishes up in the far corner. It's a good run from him, good pick out.
Schlupp. Awkward for David De Gea. Danger not passed yet for Manchester United. Mahrez. I thought he was having one of those appeals from Leicester. Rojo was the defender.
Well, the first time really Mahrez has been able to square up his opponent. Rojo, on this occasion, he was caught on his heels a little bit, De Gea.
Carrick
certainly stuck the leg out.
There's a free kick. This is a corner. And Morgan goes in again and just couldn't get round it to make the header straightforward, as he was left unmarked.
Well, again, he just gets away from Rojo, who just doesn't go with him all the way. A little shove and he's into space.
Start the second half the way they started the first, with some of their slickest football of the season here at Old Trafford. Early second half corner for the league leaders. And Morgan's there again.
That's a climb.
Really chesting it down. And Martial going on, but not really wrapping his foot round the final effort.
Yeah, how he wriggled away here, I don't know. Just couldn't quite dig it out.
With a bit of a punch to it. Mahrez. Simpson at Old Trafford, Danny Simpson. And Okazaki on the stretch needed a little bit more of a diversion than he was able to come up with.
Well, Danny Simpson started it, didn't he, in really quickly and just keeps on going. Great adventure from the right back, and I think he makes the right decision to try and pick out Okazaki. But he's always on the stretch. A striker who does clip off Smalling, which... Sorry, on.
Okazaki going towards the near post. And making a bit of a nuisance of himself. It was Ulloa who scored with a fine header against Swansea last Sunday. Couldn't keep this one down.
Well, it's United that looked less than convincing from these set pieces.
In his time at Brighton, who was having an exciting season this time around. Ulloa! It's a hefty deflection. Lingard. Shots on. Needed to set it early on the line outside by Conte. Martial, Fellaini. Now Rooney, he's got a bit to aim at. And he goes for a chip. Drink water. Ujawa! Well, he pounds the ground with frustration, because once you get your head to the ball as a striker, you back your aerial ability to hit the target.
Now, Daley Blint's his marker. He has been all match. He feels he got a little shove. He might have a case there.
Wembley. But Fellaini, actually, Ujawa misjudged that. Fellaini couldn't take advantage of it.
Yeah, not often that Huth lets his man get
It's to go. And 4 forward for Leicester here. One of whom is Riyad Mahrez. The magician for the magic side.
wriggle away into space. Shrugging off challenges.
Has always looked as though he's got another big moment left in him, and he speeds forward and left Leicester. And where's the cry?
Not such a threat, you would imagine, without Fellaini now.
Rooney. And maybe Smalling.
He's still a threat. Yeah, I mean, he's the obvious one, isn't he? With his height. Attacks the ball well here, stood up brilliantly from Wayne Rooney.
Old Trafford, the attendance this afternoon is 75,000.
Martial has squeezed it through to Rooney. On for Valencia. Leicester could be opened up here. Came off Mata's head, I think. That's what the referee thinks. Goal kick.
Well, it's got man really in the right place, but Wes Morgan does ever so well to deal with what is a really difficult ball. Stood up brilliantly for Mata to attack, but not known for his power in the air.
Rojo. Depay. Given a foul on the edge of the penalty area. And they're sending off for Drinkwater for a second bookable offence. But that might be seen as a bit of a let-off from well, Leicester's point of view. What has he said to the referee, Danny Drinkwater, as well?
United lads
learned the lesson from Jamie Vardy.
Claiming it was in the box, Martin. I think they've got a point here. Does the holding continue? I think he starts it just on the line, does he? It's a very tight one. And Depay, for one, saying, well, I was in the box there. Should have been a pen.
Taken by Rooney. Fisted away by Schmeichel. Hasn't been a great first season here for the young Dutch player. Hits the wall. Rooney nearly hits the back of the net, but hits Schmeichel's gloves. And Herrera, all the urgency coming from Manchester United. That's a great ball, but Huth has stood it in. In comes Depay, in comes Rooney, and Schmeichel. Brilliant. Astonishing.
He came out of his area quickly, didn't he, first half? When Lingard was threatening, and he's determined not to give away a penalty here. The way he gets his body on top of the ball. Is everyone be watching Monday Night Football, these fans?
Well, it's a very good point for Leicester. The title isn't theirs today, but they've come a step closer. From 3 points, from 3 games needed, it's down to 2 from 2. But Anthony Martial scored so early on, you thought Manchester United might run away with it here, that Leicester might be caught out on a ground that's not been good to them down the years. And Morgan's equaliser put that to bed. And Leicester were strong in the second half, and then the late scare when Danny Drinkwater was sent off for a second booking in an incident which could have led to a penalty, but the free kick was given on the edge. No victory parade on this May Day for Leicester City, but they will be celebrating soon enough if last season's champions can make them this season champions by not losing to Spurs at Stamford Bridge tomorrow night. At Old Trafford, Manchester United won, Leicester City won.
And so it goes on.